Welcome to Gower Hour Nutrition. Next few videos I will be talking about different diet plans. But before I get to the diet plan of today, I want to lay a foundation for diet in general. First of all, understand our diet is a lifestyle. If the general rule of thumb is if you consume more calories than your body uses in a day, your body's going to save it for that rainy day in the form of fat. Great way to store energy. But if we eat less, your body's going to end up pulling from your own personal fat for that energy, and exercise can increase the rate of this. Another thing to remember is the number one addiction and enemy is actually sugar. Sugar's in everything. What is sweet to the mouth becomes sour in the stomach and lumpy on the thighs. Sugar's dangerous. Eat slowly and mindfully, and this is a key aspect. Eat slowly and mindfully. I can't emphasize it enough. It's actually more important than what you eat, when you eat, where you eat. Keep it simple though as you're going through this change. So focus, your goal is you want to focus on the food. So maybe take longer to eat a meal. Add a minute, the 2, the 3, the 4 minutes is the extent of which, the time which you eat a meal. Maybe eliminate distractions like turn off the TV, don't eat when you drive, put your computer to sleep, put your cell phone away, but you want to focus on your food. Next one, try this one. Put your utensil down between bites. When you're eating with someone, try this. Alternate between conversation and meal. Also, try chewing your food 30 times. That's a challenge. Try eating with your non-dominant hand. All right? So these are just ways to help you stop and slow down and focus on your food. This is beneficial because it usually takes your stomach about 20 minutes to inform your brain, hey, I'm full. So it's going to help you follow another regulation which is beneficial, which is eat to your 80% full. And the helpful way to do that is put your food just on a smaller plate as well. So when you do eat slower, your food digests better, which can happen or help out with maybe an acid reflux, maybe just upset stomach or even bloating. You'll feel more relaxed. So when you eat, actually use this as a pit stop in your busy schedule of the day. And so with this is going to help you feel more satisfied. So kind of build that relationship with your food and show your food a little more attention. So guidelines, though, when we're talking about portions, like, well, how do I break it down? Well, some easy, simple ways of doing it are I like from Precision Nutrition. It says the palm of your hand, it gives you a good idea about the portion for protein. If you make your hand to a fist, it gives you a good proportion for your vegetables. If you cup your hand, it gives you a good proportion for carbs. And if you look at your thumb, you're looking for your proportion for fat. So I love that. It's a good breakdown, easy one to follow, and it's a good visual for each of us. Remember, food is medicine. It's not a reward. We tend to switch those around. Also, when you go to the grocery store and you go shopping, remember, shop around the ring. Stay away from the center. The center is where you're going to find your processed food. If you look at a nutritional label and you can't read some of the ingredients, a red flag should go up. The longer that nutritional list of things, ingredients, the worse it is. Basically, rule of thumb, God made good, man made bad. Also be careful about social media and TV showing you these drinks or the pills are going to help you lose weight. It's a short-term fulfillment. It satisfies our 6-year-old brain, our monkey brain. It's the easy button, so be careful about that. We have to actually change our mindset or our set point. And Darren Hardy says it well about the set point. If our temperature of a room has a set point, if it gets too hot, the air conditioner cools it down. If it gets too cool, the heater warms it up, but we have a set point. So you have a set point in your brain, so adjust where your set point is for your weight. And this is very, very important. This is very, very important with your diet. Struggle is needed for growth, right? So stop trying to remove the struggle and embrace it as you go through here, this process. All right, that's the foundation diet for today. The diet for today we're going to talk about is a ketogenic eating strategy. Now, quick note, this is just for educational purposes. The ketogenic diet, dating back to the 1920s, was created to control epileptic seizures in individuals who do not respond to medications. The eating strategy in the body uses ketones instead of glucose for fuel. So once ketosis starts, insulin levels drop, causing the pancreas to start forming glucagon. Glucagon then determines the rate in which ketones are produced and then send the body into fat burning mode. And that's why it's actually gained a lot of popularity because of weight loss. The keto diet is low carb, high fat diet. It lowers blood sugar, insulin levels, and shifts the body metabolism away from carbs and towards the fat and ketones. Ketones are a byproduct of fat metabolism and are utilized in times of starvation, carbohydrate restriction, and excess exercise. Key aspect here, pay attention to this. Ketosis, you're sending your body into a starvation mode. And you just have to remember this, why I don't see it as a long term, because what you do to your body never forgets. And so you want to be careful about that. Now your body reaches a state of ketosis, the calorie intake, but the calorie intake must be limited to consist of about 75 to 85% fat. You're looking at 15 to 25% protein, 5% carb. It is suggested that you start the diet with 1 to 2 days of fasting to help out with kind of a cleansing process, and then start gradually over a couple of days, allowing your body to adjust. It does require, though, that you're very disciplined and follow it exactly. Some positives: you will restrict sugar intake, very much of a positive, and weight loss. Some negatives: is not for everybody. It's very, you have to follow it exactly. It's not safe if you do not exercise. Very, very important. It's not safe if you do not exercise, because ketones need to be released in energy. It is imperative that you are active. So when you do this, plan to be active. You may feel exhausted for a couple of weeks. You go through this. You may have bad breath and kind of a metallic taste. Now, some foods to include with the keto, this is just general. So you're looking at low carb vegetables and fruits such as watermelon, berries, cantaloupe, avocados, honeydew, peaches, iceberg lettuce, cucumbers, celery, spinach, broccoli, those sort of things. Also, in addition to that, you're looking at meats, poultry, fish, dairy, eggs, nuts, seeds, healthy oils. Some things to avoid would be those of your high carb vegetables and fruits, looking at banana, raisins, mango, potatoes, corn. In addition to that, you're avoiding grains, so your breads, pasta. You have beans, sugar, which is very, very beneficial. Trans fats, good beneficial thing to ignore or to eliminate or avoid. Also processed foods. So I hope that's a ketogenic eating style, or diet. So hopefully this information was beneficial. I just wanted to set a foundation for you. I personally see the keto diet to the extreme as not necessarily healthy for a lifestyle because of the extreme low carb. But it does really set a foundation for a beneficial lifestyle of actually lowering your carbs. We must remember that carbohydrates are critical in fueling the brain and the red blood cells. Feel free to comment below or PM me if you have any questions. Join me next time as I discuss some additional diets. Thanks for watching Gower Hour Nutrition, and you have a great day.